Good morning. Today I want to share with you one of my truths, and that is simply that I have epilepsy. I was 14 years old when I had my first major full body seizure. They think I've had small ones for years up to that point, but they went silent and unseen. If you've never dealt with someone who's gone through this condition, let me tell you, there's no better name for it than having seizures. It seizes everything about you, your dignity. Imagine being a 17-year-old girl in the middle of lit class who falls out before all of her peers for her body to convulse and to even lose control of her bladder. Loved ones and caregivers are seized by fear, asking themselves what they can do, how can they fix it. For me, the one experiencing the seizure, it was like everything had been seized about me. I couldn't control my own body. My mind was the enemy. And worst of all, even when the tremors had passed and my body had stopped aching and hurting and the headache had faded away, what I was left with was this fear of knowing that it was gonna happen again and there was nothing I could do to stop it. But even in all of this darkness as a teenager, there was another truth. And that is simply that even though I may not have had any other choice, I did have the choice to choose joy. Having joy is my choice. James chapter 1 verses 2-4 reminds us of this very fact. It reminds us that even our trials and our darknesses serve a greater purpose. Listen to the scripture today. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, when you encounter trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Allow perseverance to finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking in anything. The truth that I have epilepsy goes unseen about 90% of the time, but hopefully the fact that I have joy never does. It's how I can look at you and tell you that no matter what you're going through, joy is your choice. Joy is there to be had for everyone. As an adult, my seizures are mostly controlled by my medicine, but God has continued to use my experiences and those circumstances I went through to give others, I hope. I share them openly in the expectation that God redeems. If you know me and anything about my testimony in my life, you will know that I have had core critical women who have been warriors of the faith for me, that have allowed me to enter into ministry today. And one of those women have recently experienced their child going through and having seizures. And it's been terrifying for them. I can't tell you how much this woman fed into my life, how she strengthened my faith through just her witness and her testimony. And while I wish that they were never facing these circumstances, it brings such joy and redemption for me able to speak my truths and my experiences into their lives, just to offer them just a modicum of comfort. And hand to God, you can't make this up. The little girl that's going through this time, this period, her name is Joy. And I pray that she finds the friends that I had, the mentors that I had to help guide her through this process. Because yes, while it is a terrible, terrible disease, God has shown me so much and taught me so much and gifted me with so much through these experiences, through these trials. So today, whatever you're going through, I hope that you will find your joy, claim your joy, and trust in it, that everything that you face is to the good and the glory of God. Happy Advent. You are so loved.